which part of your game
Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Edwards, and it's Gray in at the power forward position. To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Pass to Wagner. To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And it's the Bulls' ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Here's Sharp. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Wagner. The shot comes out, and Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's P. Here's Stewart. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And here's Wagner, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Oh, swiped away. To the paint. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Sharp. Last game, 26 points for him. 5 to shoot. He got a piece of it. Here's P, defended by Wagner. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Sharp. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function. action like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Outstanding young talent, fans. That was your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Wagner outside. Pass to Sharp. Over Cunningham. Sharp, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Inside. And P gets it to go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Bulls. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of the game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use. Whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
And Portland has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Shots blocked. A minute and a half left in the first. Down low, Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. Simons is checked in for Portland. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's P. He's covered by Simons. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Stewart.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Rivers. And in that win against the Timberwolves, he was a major factor as well. Ooh, he faded back on that one to give himself some room.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Vassell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Goes to
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to P. Lets it go from 14. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your trail.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And for Chicago, we've got Kate Cunningham, and it's Gray in at the 4.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He added 29 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
First free throw is good. Fox is checked in for Chicago. And he makes both free throws. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Portland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Portland leading. Simons outside. Vassell with it. Tries again. Deflected. Here's P. He's guarded by Vassell. He nails it, and we're tied.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Sharp. Stewart defends. Lets it fly. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's P. He's covered by Simons. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. That puts him in the lead. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Finished off the break. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Bulls ball starts the second half.
The Bulls shooting 56% today. And for Chicago, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Gray in at the 4-man spot. Back to Edwards. The baseline J is on the way. It's deflected. Here's Sharp.
Bulls foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Picked it out of midair.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Sharp. Over Cunningham. And it's hauled in by Gray. Outside Edwards. Now here's Stewart. Defense right on him. P, no good. Portland trailing here. Three-pointer Sharp. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Edwards, a pass to Cunningham. Here's Gray. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's P. Pass to Gray. Now Stewart. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Rivers is checked in for Sharp, and they're able to recover.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Rivers. He's watched by Cunningham. Edwards pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Pass to Rivers. Now here's Wagner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's McLeod. To the paint. Here's P. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Here's Rivers, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. It's good. He's got 6.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's McLeod. Pass to P. Cunningham outside. Here's P. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Number 1, 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Rivers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
That one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Chicago leading. Fox outside. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Rivers. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Bulls ball starts the second half.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. To the inside, P. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 15.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Vassell with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. On the wing, Rivers. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. At one point, they led by 16. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Vassell, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Sharp, he's checked in for Rivers. Stewart, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's P. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's P. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting
The first one falls.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Poke loose. Simon's shot is good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to P. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Portland trailing here. Pass to Sharp. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And for the Bulls, they've got Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, four on the clock. And it's rejected. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 7. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls. There's the steal. Oh, there's the alley. And Edwards slams it in.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want to. This game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Pass to Sharp. And here's Wagner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's P. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And he's good on the second. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Wagner outside. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 to fall.
He knocked 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's P, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago, number 1, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Blazers making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Good on both. Here's Rivers. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Sharp. Wagner against Edwards. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. No good on the shot. So the Bulls will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Cunningham missing. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 42%. Pass to Sharp. And here's Wagner. He's watched by Cunningham. Cunningham against Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Chicago leading. Here's P. Ooh, poked away. Five on the clock. Inside. Here's Gray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On target from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Sharp to the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's P. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Number 1, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Wagner, right side, driving to the basket, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Wagner taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 5.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Rivers. And he converts the layup. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's P. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gray. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
1 shot.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And stolen by Edwards. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 1. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Wagner. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that trims the lead to 6.
For your Trailblazers, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. "26 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Chicago.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Timeout called. Portland. They're behind by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Stewart. Chicago with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
This one belongs to Chicago.
And that's the
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots and catch and shoots, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm ducking on.
Well, Doris, we're missing a few players in this one. With the injury bug impacting both of these teams, it's too bad.
Professional basketball players. generally have that next man up mentality. But to me, it also puts pressure on the coaching staffs. Can you adjust your rotations? Do you extend the minutes of some of the players who are available? These are all questions that have to be worked out.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Edwards. He's out there with P. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Giannis. And the pass to O'Connor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the Bulls with it. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Here's to Roman, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Edwards passes to P. Knocks it loose. And now Utah, fast break. O'Connor with the bucket.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to P. Stewart in the corner. No one near him. The shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
The Jazz shooting their third of the game. And both free throws good for Levens.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
He passes to Stewart. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Edwards looking it over. Pass to P. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. To Roman. Edwards defending. The feet to Price. Yes, that goes in.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Down low, here's P. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Over to the left wing. Here's Levens. Got a piece of it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Utah leading. Feeds Giannis. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Levens. And it's blocked. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Gray passes to Pete. And now Utah, fast break. Levens with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Chicago making a switch here. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. At this point of the year, right before the playoffs, Doris, is anyone really playing at 100%? And is anyone really healthy?
Kevin, it's an interesting question because the 82-game season is a real grind. And inevitably, there's bumps and bruises, sometimes more serious injuries. The key is, can teams find the appropriate balance between being rested and being ready? And some coaches would tell you they'd rather be rested than ready.
There's the pass to Terrell. Here's Mann. Shoots from the high post. Wang pulls it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Jovanovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Terrell after the Bulls pick up 2. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's P. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
For Utah, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's McKinney. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
To the middle. Here's P. Makes it off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to McKinney. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gibbs. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Tie game in Utah. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
14. The Bulls 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Levens is out there with Price, and it's O'Connor in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Trailblazers was all business. He tallied 25 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night. With a ton of assists. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Edwards, he's checked in for Cunningham. Bulls trailed by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Levens. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. Pass to O'Connor. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Teroman. It's hauled in by Stewart. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's O'Connor. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. A fader. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And Utah making a change here. Antetokounmpo. Here's Gibbs. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And that one, good. 12 points for him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Passes to McCloud. Fades back. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Jazz have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Here's Wang. Here's P. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Both free throws good from P.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
To the left wing. Here's man from outside the arc. That one doesn't go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So for Chicago right now, he out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gray in at the 4 spot. And that one, good. Price has got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Pete. Shoots it up. And they get it back. Stewart misses. The Jazz shooting about 42% so far. To Roma. Edwards defending. Stewart with the steal. Edwards drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Levens. He has 5. 6 to shoot. To Roma. Edwards defending. It's hauled in by Stewart. Chicago leading. Here's P. He's got 10. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To Roma. Edwards defending. Here's O'Connor. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And yes, it's good. P's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Terrell's checked in.
Checking in for the Jazz.
Bulls on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And it's Price missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's P. Guarded by Price. Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Stewart, third personal foul.
The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And both free throws good for Levens. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Gray. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Stewart. Price with the block. Here's O'Connor. Pass to Levens. And the foul on P. That is his first foul of the game. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's O'Connor. He's got 6. Here's Price. No good on the shot. And it's Chicago the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jazz trailed by 10.
Bulls foul. Number 1. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Bulls leading by 8. To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. 14 feet away. Shot's good by Terrell. Terrell's got 6 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Levens is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Gibbs in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's P. To the paint, here's Stewart. Gibbs grabs the board. Jazz trailed by 8. Passes it to Terrell. And here's Levens. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Terrell. Rebound by the Bulls. Stewart's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Down low. Here's Terrell. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. On the wing, Giannis. Tries from 10. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
P with the bucket. P's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To Roma. Edwards defending. to the left side wing. Ball's knocked loose. Gibbs. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Kicks it to Giannis. Over to the wing. Here's O'Connor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Price is checked in for the Jazz. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Gray's checked in. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now, here's Price. Knocked loose. Stewart with the steal. Here's P. Plays it up off the glass. P's got 10 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Gray. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Edwards can't hit. Jazz trailed by 16. Here's Levens. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards. Inside. Stolen away. On the wing, Giannis. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bulls leading by 14. To the middle, Price with the steal. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. O'Connor the pass to Price. Looking to end his cold spell. Bank shot, no good. Chicago has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's P. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 14. 1:04 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, P.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bulls.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Bulls with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside. The jump hook. Wang can't get it to go.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bulls. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Pass to man. Three-pointer. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.